we're going to start on the crossover steering. We're going to change it to an IFS box, which changes the throw to left and right, which is going to work out better for us. The first step to putting the crossover kit on is we got to get the old steering box off and the old steering box mount, and basically everything that's got blue tape on it has got to get cut off. There she is. Got that off. Just have to clean it up. Okay. All right. That's two. Heck yeah. Okay. So we got that side free. Just cut a little and bend it back. All right. We got the axle pieces cut off. That's what came off the axle, those three. Next we'll get that steering box off and those brackets cut off. We're still working on getting this box off. We got one more bolt until this box comes off, and then we can get the bracket that it's sitting on off, but there you go. It's a bit of a beast. Look how little this frame is. That was a tight one. There we go. Hurting myself. Okay. That's out. And that's out. This is what we're cutting off next. This guy, this, and this. And we're gonna try not to hit that because that'd be bad. Once we get that, we'll have everything off. Awesome. I've been trying to figure out a way to cut this that didn't involve me laying up underneath it. And I figured it out, but it involves buying a vehicle lift, like a 2-post lift. So that's not really an option. So I think I'm just gonna lay underneath it and just let it shower down on me the blessings of crossover steering. Embrace the suck. Here we go. Kind of wondering if this is the right way to do this. we go. Golly bum. That one sucks. And it's probably a ton of cleanup left too, but we got it off. At least we can get to it now. Goodness. Do me a favor, if you're watching this video, click that subscribe button. All right, thanks. I'm gonna cut this mount out here. I think it's getting in my way. So we're gonna cut that out. Let's see how the box fits in there. Now, lots more room here. This is my favorite so far. It may be far enough forward. I think it's far enough forward. Had to cut up that core support touch. I guess I need to do my knuckles now and see what my tie rods and drag links look like before I weld that in. I did go through and rebuild this axle. New knuckle bearings, top and bottom. Reuse the wheel bearings on driver's side. Passenger side, could not reuse those wheel bearings, so I replaced those. Got the hubs rebuilt and on, and they're working properly now. Oh yeah. The brake rotors are kind of a pain to change in these. This rotor is not too old. It's not in the greatest shape. This is recently changed, even though it is rusty. I could tell this was recently changed because all the fittings are basically new. The pads were new. So I cleaned everything and I reused that. Now on the passenger side, this caliper was frozen with brand new pads in it. So I took the brand new pads, I cleaned them real good with brake clean. I got a new caliper, installed that bad boy. The rotor is fairly poor condition, but it's the rust is cleaned off of it. It's the best it's gonna get. The steering box mocked up, high steer arms on. I really liked how it looked. So I went ahead last night and I welded this all in. It turned out all right. Next we're gonna install the drag link and the tie rod and the pitman arm and get everything buttoned up and see where we are. Okay, so the long one is the tie rod. And a couple things when you're installing it. One side is left hand thread, one side is right hand thread. And you want to put those on the corresponding side. So the left hand thread goes on the left hand side, or the left side goes on the left side, the right, they're marked, okay? L and R. Like that, over there. And the back hole on the passenger side, because that front hole, the drag link's gonna go in it. I guess we need to go ahead and put that pitman arm on, so we got something to attach this side of the drag link to. Casting mark. The shaft is too short, and so what we're going to do is drill it out. Drill it out. There's some It's a expandable shaft or collapsible shaft for safety. And it's got a couple plugs here that you can drill out. Let's see if this will work. Because we're only short just a little bit. Let me show you what I did here was basically I moved that maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches. And it's still real solid, so we're gonna put that back in and see if that's enough. I think it is. If not, we'll move it some more. We got the steering shaft in there. We're gonna hook up the power steering lines and fill her up, and we're about done. Got it threading in there. Just having to bend this hard line just a little bit because the new IFS box is slightly different. Okay. Coming up on the end here, hopefully, unless we, of course, who am I kidding? Something's gonna happen, something's gonna leak somewhere, and we're gonna have to, you know, readdress. But we're really getting close to the end as far as by the book goes. So we're gonna fill the system up. Now most of you probably know, but power steering system on a Toyota doesn't use power steering fluid. It uses ATF. This is actually T4 equivalent. So if you open up your power steering system on a Toyota and you see something other than red, it's not it, you know. Someone's changed it or something. It should be red, like ATF. Before I even started, I'm going to burp it by turning it left and right a few times. I'm excited. This steering actually feels really good. This box doesn't feel too bad. I didn't rebuild it or anything. I just got it from the junkyard and slapped it in. We got our high steer installed. All we got left is making sure the alignment's good, but it's close. It turned out great, I think. The feel is great on the wheel. All right, well, we got the high steer installed on the Toyota. Now I just got to get a rear drive shaft put in it, and we'll take it for a test drive. Okay? Thanks for watching. I'm sure that's enough grinding.